Hello, everybody. Sorry for the jump cut, and hello to people on another audience. This is going to take a lot of explaining. So, Roach's internet died completely. We're on a different week, which you might be able to tell from my end, because I'm in different clothes. And we've actually got an extra player as well, so we'd like to welcome Muzz to the game.
Ahoy.
Ahoy. So, we are there was now 5 of us, and we're just going to continue. You get an extra long episode, so don't be, on my end anyway, so don't be too upset by that. And yeah, we'll get going.
I thought you were about ready to say, don't be too scared.
No, don't be too scared, children.
I have the foggiest idea what was happening or what's going on.
I'm in a war with an OPM that drew in Syracuse. So that's my current.
I'm in one of those wars where I'm currently like staring to see if anyone else joins because we've just reloaded the game. I'm scared that more nations are gonna appear.
Well, I'm pretty sure that the issue with alliances breaking on reloads is player alliances.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, but also it's the same with any Paradox game at the moment. We also need some state again. We're still playing on pre-release. Things might have changed. But the thing is, with any Paradox game, EU4, CK2, with anything, this is a relatively fresh war. When you reload a game, AI opinions change and AI processes change, so they might actually go, actually, no, I will join my ally in this war, rather than, I'm not going to accept that call to arms.
Just out of curiosity, so if you go to your economic tab, does anybody else think that the button that is currently selected for your expenses should be a little more obvious?
Oh, it should be totally different color, or have like a bright red outline or something,
because like I'm going like pressing my nose against the screen, going, is it the one with the 1 pixel black boundary? Is that the one?
Yes, that is the one. That took me a while, by the way.
I think it's literally 1 pixel.
Yep. Paradox, get somebody QI on your UI, because it's really bad sometimes.
Trust me, after the dividing the spoils thing, they gave us a public Google Doc for us all to fill out. And after day 1, there was like 4 lines filled out. And after day 2, it was like 60 of bug reports and like fixes.
Just want to, not only that, but I just want to remind you at this moment in time, with this episode will be going out, we are still under review embargo. So
well, I'm not reviewing the game. I'm
tread
giving
tread the line.
I'm not reviewing it. I have not given a go no go, buy no buy for this game, because I think that's up to my viewers.
Bingo wallet.
Because who wants my opinion on games? Seriously, I'm an idiot.
Well, that was easy.
I mean, I would just say.
Were you about ready to say you agree?
I would just
yes, you are, Roche.
Yes, but I just tread carefully in said things.
Right.
I need to
switch
promote
this
some
one around. If I had points.
I just had to bribe somebody because apparently taking over this nation is great because I got a lot of raptors running around doing my work. But apparently somebody was quite disloyal, so he wasn't in charge of anything, but you know. Oh, and I need more people here.
You know what I would like to see on the map?
What's that?
Like a boundary of where your actual province boundaries are, like a thicker line for provinces.
Yeah, because.
Because they're really freaking important in this. It's a really important divide.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'm adding that to the Google Doc.
That's what you got it for, right?
Yeah, that's what it's there for.
No, you're not loyal. Why am I running heavy calf?
So, but something we can talk about with this this episode is the embargo multiplayer has already happened. Who do you think? What do you think happened? What do you guys think your prediction is?
Oh, can I pause for a second?
Sure.
Do you have to?
Yes, I actually do.
So
well, no, it's because there's something just happened with like my borders, and somebody wasn't in the war that was in the war before. So it did mess up some things. I need to get some.
So Midge, what were you talking about?
Basically, our predictions about the multiplayer stream.
Oh, ours?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I have no predictions whatsoever. I mean, Egypt is the Ottomans of Imperator Rome, but if with everybody knowing that Egypt is the Ottomans of Imperator Rome, maybe people will try to take Egypt down a peg.
Zay, are you gonna stand for that?
I'm probably gonna be quite defensive, and I don't plan on like going off the players just to go off the players.
Oh, sure, just like a Finn to play it defensively.
You know it.
Ben, who are you playing again?
I'm playing the Bosporan Kingdom, so go to the Crimea.
Yeah, I know.
Just a little dude up there.
Can I just point out how you spell it in the Google spreadsheet that I've got for setting this game up?
Oh, did I?
The Bosporan Kingdom. The Bosporan Kingdom.
Bosporn.
Yep.
Bosporn.
So change one letter and it's just Bang Bros.
Oh my.
Which is just like. Ben's gonna be up in the Crimea with his bukkake parties.
Oh my!
Oh boy!
Just
That's
orgies.
what all the slaves are for.
Oh my god! Loads of Hellenic orgies to the goddess Aphrodite.
There are
So
some
very-
weird trade goods back in the day, guys.
Very weird
Yep.
Janissaries. Very weird Janissaries.
That is
My
true. There,
god.
there were.
Yeah, so hope you all enjoyed this part of the episode. We've already it's just got demonetized. So if you want to check out all of our Patreons,
Plug. Links are down below.
Oh god.
I've had a lot of tea today.
I just finished a cup. Yeah.
I'm drinking from my like Kaiserreich mugs, and these are like
You're
double-sized mugs.
I think you have been infecting me, Midge, because I've started drinking tea regular now, as like hot tea regular now. And
It's a fucking travesty, Roach.
I know I'm just as angry as you are.
Okay, I don't know why this nation thought it was a good idea to have heavy calf, but just deleting 2 heavy calf made me jump 2 ducats a month.
Well,
There-
heavy cav
oh,
is
yeah.
extremely
Heavy
effective
CAG is
against it.
so potent against light infantry.
I mean,
Yeah,
yes, it's
and
potent,
archers.
but it's also extremely expensive.
Then the
And I'm not that big a nation right now.
I
Oh,
would
Jesus
still
Christ.
try and keep 1 around because you could half the rest of your army size pretty much.
Yeah, right now I need more infantry because they don't siege either.
Yeah,
that's true.
we have definitely, there was a lot of experimentation with unit like dispositions and different types of what is it called, the
Formations.
the mooses,
Tactics.
different
Tactics.
meese.
Tactics.
It's
I'm
different
using
moose.
rhinos right
There
now.
is- there is no difference. It is the same word.
And there, Rose showed that correctly countering the enemy tactic, you could slaughter them.
Yeah.
Like at one point, 48,000 Carthaginians landed in Sicily. She and 3,800 left after she attacked them with like 28,000 men.
That was pretty epic.
Rose is scarily good at this game, and I have
She's
high
got like
hopes for her.
1,600 hours in CK2.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll add 1
Well,
heavy
that-
calf,
hang
but
on, that's hardly any different to like anything that we have in games.
If you didn't,
But
if you
we didn't
just
know
didn't
about
point
her,
it out.
though. That's the thing. I didn't know
Yeah,
about her, so
I
it's,
got like
it's
1k. I got like 1k
weird for
out.
me not to know somebody who's played that much of that game, and that's a game I like. So
I really hope that we do another CK2 event sometime in the future and get Rose to join us because she is a wonderful player to have in a multiplayer.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
looking forward. I'm looking forward. There's a lot of people in the CK2 embargo stream that I have not ever talked to, let alone.
Do you mean Imperator?
CK2
Oh
and
fucking god damn it!
Oh, you know what? Funny
Yeah, we're
anecdote
gonna-
slightly related to
I've
that.
been up for 12 hours. Shut up.
So, I've been playing so much.
That's a normal day, Roach. That you shouldn't
Yeah.
be tired yet.
It's
You saying you
it's a
sleep
lot for
12 hours a day?
if I get 7, I'm a happy man. Jeez.
No, I'm awake for more than 12 hours a day, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I've been playing so much Imperator when I recorded just two episodes of RimWorld this morning to keep up on my upload schedule. When I was saving the files, I accidentally saved a file as RimWorld episode 90, and then instead of writing final commentary, it said Finperator commentary.
Okay, that's
And I
You're
didn't
gonna start
notice.
seeing Roman legions in your dreams. Like, well, actually, you
You
probably
don't
already
think I
do.
already do
Yeah,
that?
never mind.
That's just been on a Tuesday.
I was to say that's just a normal day for me.
Do you dream in Latin?
It's happened.
Wow.
Prima Victoria.
I'm not saying I haven't not done that.
Oh, I get my first military tactic.
Over
Oh,
under how
you
many
just
days
got
do you think
that?
you could
That's
survive
cute.
in the Roman?
I mean,
like,
I've
the
got
era of
strike
Rome?
from afar.
I think I'd be okay. As long as they didn't crucify me as a witch, I think I'd be okay.
Or ask you any tough questions that require multiple syllable Latin words. So,
I would have a lot of problems with
Bad.
with
Not
male,
too bad.
female, and plurals.
Well, the thing is, in the environment, it'd be much easier to learn, the same way that any tribes learnt Latin.
well, that's the
Well,
thing, though, is that
speaking
but
before.
you have to think though, if you're in the environment, like, because that is true. If you're immersed inside of the language, it's easier to learn it. But that's in today's society when you can kind of suss out what people are saying, or they know some of English. Like it gets
no,
back
you
and
just-
forth.
You just go
Like-
back to the old-fashioned point at an object, you say the word, then I say the word.
I guess so.
But that's because trade happened, and people...
I mean, people learned how to
That's
speak,
translation.
like Sioux and Navajo and like Mohican and stuff like that.
well, not
They
even-
learned how to white
I'm-
people
I'm-
learned
I'm-
that.
I'm talking about in this period, Romans learned how to trade with the British way before they invaded them. And,
Yeah.
like...
And they practically had no language at this point, right?
Yeah. Wow.
I mean,
Well, I
there
mean,
are-
that-
I gotta
mean,
get my punches
no.
in now because I have a
Ro-
D&D
Roach,
game with
But Roach,
all
Roach, you're
British
hurting
people.
yourself. We're all speaking English right now.
Yeah, I was about to say that doesn't
You've
even hurt
reminded
Midge.
us, though. You've reminded
Those aren't
us,
the
though,
same
that we
British
barely,
as the British that are there now.
we barely speak English, the same English. You keep
Ooh,
reminding
slaves.
us.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
It's...
Mitch, remember that time that you
Uh,
publicly said, I don't know how to speak a Germanic language?
Yes.
Just gonna put that out there.
Yes, publicly on a bus at PDXCon in front of Groogy. And Groogy literally turned around on the bus and said, "You speak English, right?" I went, "Yeah, it's a Germanic language." And I was like, "Yeah, but it's a huge bastardization compared to the rest." I didn't say that.
Yeah,
That's what I
but-
wanted to say.
Yeah, but how much English do you really speak if you had to measure that in stones?
About 3.
About three stone English.
How many
Pretty good.
furlongs is that?
Which is literally about a quarter of my body weight in, not even a quarter of my body weight in.
Don't
in
try
language.
explaining it to us. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, just use kilograms, please. Like proper measurements.
Even pounds would be better. Let's be honest.
No, pounds is better than stone.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it goes stone. Well, no, it'll probably go like how many oxen something weighs. Stone, pounds, then kilograms.
Can we just go back to like measuring things based on whatever sitting monarch is there?
I'd be okay.
that would
with
be
that.
pretty cool.
Like for a while,
how
wasn't
many-
like
how
a
many
foot like the
Elizabeths
literal
does this
size
weigh?
of a monarch's foot?
I mean, how many Elizabeths does this weigh? It's probably not a great one because she.
Well,
probably
she
weighs
looks like a
nothing.
strong breeze would knock her over. So
I don't know. I think
Oh,
she's
this
tough.
sequence
She's
is
still
not
alive.
happening.
She's held
How many-
together by pure spite. Let's be honest.
How many flipped royal cars does this weigh?
Oh.
too soon.
Not really.
Although, in all fairness, Midge had to point out to me that she was married because I didn't know that till like 8 weeks ago.
What?
Wait, what?
She married into it. That's why she's there.
Well, yeah, that's the.
What?
I
No.
never thought about it
No.
because her.
Roach,
He
that's
never
not
gets-
right either.
Oh no, wrong one. Yep, you're right. Wrong one.
Nobody ever talks about him.
That's true. No.
But yeah, unless you've watched The Crown, not many people talk about him. Other than the fact that he's
God, he looks like the fucking crypt keeper.
he's brilliant though. He's really racist, and
Oh,
he
we're
looks.
talking about Philip.
He looks like he would
Yeah.
hate other people.
he's also like a huge he's racist in that really cute old man way. And
Oh, like my grandmother. Gotcha.
but,
The one where you don't talk about it, like it's just.
but he
Oh, Grandma said something racist again. I guess we'll just
And
ignore it like always.
it's just
ignore
one of
it.
those things is, like he is the sort of old man that will walk up to you and ask for a threesome. Like that's
I
That's
don't know if I'd
all-
view that as a cute thing. I think. That,
No, I
5,000. Jesus Christ.
like there are definitely memories I have of Grandma Magnus from when I was a kid, like her driving us to her house and like getting into, like, off the freeway into one of, like, the side neighborhoods, and her just going, make sure you lock your windows, you don't want them Negroes getting in.
Oh, yeah.
I like how that's an experience that basically everyone relates to. Is that
Yeah,
is
like,
that we've
it's-
all
it-
had
it-
that happen
Yeah,
in some way.
Well, I think my granddad was the same. Whereas he was like,
Oh.
I like my doctor. He's an absolutely lovely darky. And it's like, no, granddad.
I
you
love
can't say
my doctor. He's a great man for an Indian.
that. Yes. You can't call him that.
You can't say that.
You can't call. I can't even remember the doctor's name. I'm not going to try one. because
Probably a
that
good
might-
idea as
Don't
well.
don't try.
It's just
You'll
gonna
go
make it worse.
someplace you shouldn't go.
And that's a short trip for a British person. Hey-oh!
It's even shorter for a Dutch guy.
Oh, fuck. I was looking at Peace Deal and my army got surrounded because they charged into my army and then, like, what's it called? Retreated behind my lines, reformed, and then hit him from behind.
Ooh.
That's a new one.
So I want to point out, Syracuse killed itself in this war.
Oh, fuck, another nation.
They were
joined
winning,
in.
but they took over the other power to the north and just gave me a way to destroy them. Like
Are you fucking-
this,
Yeah, I gotta
this is going to give me the whole island just because they did that.
Well then.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Sometimes it works for in your favor, but when you're pissing about with the Greeks, the more armies that appear, the more annoying that gets. Prima
Okay.
Victoria.
These raptors are useless right now because they refuse to help me siege down this one town. I got
Need the discipline.
For
don't
a
have enough
hot
people.
second there, I don't know why, but I heard you say these raptors are useless, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's a technology I want. Where are you importing that from?
F-22s flying over legionaries.
No, I was thinking Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
That would be great too.
I'm
That'd be
thinking, did anyone ever play an RTS game called, was it an RTS? It was an Age of Empires style game. I don't know what you call the style. Like base builder. Yeah, it was about a parallel universe where there's like different points of human history got like sucked up into it through tornadoes, and it was a game called Paraworld.
No,
And-
that does not ring a bell.
It's really, really obscure, but
That
like so
sounds
there was, like,
awesome, but
yeah, it's
Yeah.
really cool. So there's like 4 factions, and like one of them is like Arabic nomad people, but they've tamed dinosaurs. And they like ride Allosaurus and raptors into
So
battle.
instead of
Wow.
like a camel train, it's an Allosaurus train. Allosaurus anniversary.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest. I've
and-
debated like adding.
and then there's another
dinosaurs
one where
into,
it's like,
D&D worlds because that sounds like an awesome.
I like
mesh.
dinosaurs. And,
You guys
yeah.
fought a Triceratops once. Roach melted it into tallow.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh right, right, I did.
I
didn't say they were tough.
And then like another one is like they have like a Norse faction where it's all like Viking warriors and barbarians, but they have like woolly mammoths as well. It's really cool. It's a really cool little game. It came out in the mid 2000s.
You'll need to remember the name or the.
I don't remember how it's dated, but
yeah, you need to remember it and like get some video.
it's called
footage. I'd love to
Paraworld.
see
It's
it.
called Paraworld. I've
When
got
did
a
it come
disc
out?
copy.
Oh.
Mid 2000s, I think. I've got a disc copy, but I can't get it to work. So I wonder if it's on GOG or something.
Could
I'm
be.
gonna
Could be.
Google it now.
Go to GOG right now.
Yeah.
But whatever you do, don't go
They
to
made a
Epic.
second one of it. Came out in 2006. Yeah, it's an RTS game. Hold on, I'll put it in our little group chat for people to look into. It's like, it was a good little game.
Come
So
on,
something
finish
I've
the siege for the love of God. It's a 42%
Yeah, I'm-
2 weeks.
Yeah, there's
I'm
a
waiting
bug.
for enough troops to
Yeah,
siege
there's a bug
down
there.
again.
There's a
I've
bug
actually
on, yeah,
reported the bug.
There's a siege bug.
We
You
all have.
can if you can roll enough to finish the siege without it finishing. It was very prominent in my edited footage. Hot code, everybody! Hot code.
Hot code. Not reviewing it. Hot code. Hot code.
Wait,
They did not believe me. By the way, Paradox didn't believe me when I said that until I like pointed them to the exact minute in the footage.
Oh, thank God. Oh, Jesus. I got
Oh
it.
Jesus Christ! That's a fort level 2. That's a problem. Oh, hell! I'm sieging again. Thank you.
Okay, how long do I have the piece over here?
Okay, let's be
3 more years.
gentle.
Yay!
100%, finally, peace. Peace in no time.
What is this costing me? Oh, 9. Wow, that is cheap.
Is that all? Oh, that's the other... Right. Let's take all their money as well.
Yeah, it only seems to happen on 42% sieges as well.
No! What?
No, it'll happen on earlier ones too.
Still didn't get the fucking
I rolled a
capital.
14 and on a like a 12 or 14% chance, or 12 or 14, whatever it goes to.
Oh, that's not
and
good.
without it completing.
They just finished the siege at 21%.
Well, I mean, the percentages are actually not calculated correctly. It doesn't take into account the siege bonuses or negative modifiers that you have in there. It just calculates it currently from the siege progress.
Yeah, but it also doesn't like even that not included, it will not finish a siege at the correct roll.
Okay,
Because like the footage that I zoomed in on, I had 11 siege progress. I rolled a 9,
Go.
which is 20, which should finish a siege.
I'm losing this. What? This war has suddenly got a lot harder, and one of my tributary... Oh, the tribal vassal? Tribal vassal.
Having some trouble there, bitch?
One of my
Keep
vassals
going.
isn't moving its armies, and I don't know why.
It might not have the there's a lot of reasons. I was dealing with like one of my tributaries not having access actually for some reason. It wasn't able to get through my territory.
Yeah, no, they have military access through me. Like, they're not even coming on the defensive, and wow, why am I losing that battle?
Siluria, why would you want to pass through my
did it become
nation?
their defensive because of the fort? What's that?
Oh, that's something I need to. I just
don't
realized
really
something I need
see
to
a
add
reason.
into the into the list of like UI things that need to be fixed. If you turn off impassable terrain colored, it crams your nation's name down into like a little area instead of just covering over it.
Oh.
So for me, Rome is like smashed down into Capua, even though it covers like all of central Italy.
Cost 19.
Let's see, what is somebody else doing right now?
I am.
Slave happiness.
I'm
delightful.
losing a war because loads and loads of people joined because of the crash we had.
Oh, that problem.
Oh yeah, you got a fair amount against you.
Yeah, like so it was just the 3 nations here. It was Talantia, Epirus, and the people I have siege down. But now it's got Messapar and Lucinia in it, I think, as well.
Lucania.
And they're just kind of. I've got no manpower now. I think I'm gonna just have to sue for peace, get out.
I mean, you can get some mercs, I guess.
I can't. All the merc stacks in my nation are too big.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, the merc stacks tend to be
actually, no.
quite
There's
large.
one next to. There's a couple next to thingy over there. That I can afford them.
Do I
That's-
have a claim
Give me these
still?
mercs. Get them over here.
No. Well, that explains. Not.
Oh, by the way, I've been testing out the technology thing. It doesn't get rid of the text when you.
Oh, they just
when you get
cycle
back.
in.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
cycle. That's what I thought
Yeah.
originally, because
Yeah.
when I was playing it. So yeah, it's for everybody that's that watched the previous episodes. That's not. Yeah, it just they get hidden by the newer text. So you have to go through the newer ones.
And it- Yeah, if you've seen probably any of our solo players, we've probably already mentioned that.
Yeah.
That's the one beauty of being a settled tribe. You can basically get all the tax before you tech up, or all the
Inventions.
inventions before you actually tech up.
What's fun is when you're landlocked and the only options to you are like trireme stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Seen several times.
I built this ship on a lake and we are very disciplined oarsmen.
Well, the worst one is if you get like
Bro.
cavalry-based stuff and you don't have access to horses. It's just.
Or a
why are these
nation
mercs
that
not
is
coming anyway.
or a nation that is locked on all sides by other nations changes to migratory tribe, because why not?
Wait, this Merc army
Civil
suddenly
War
decided
against
to
Cornovia. Oh, you know.
Do I have peace with these? No, I don't.
Oh, you know what what also needs to be a thing is when you go to build buildings using the macro builder, it needs to show you on the map like where's the most efficient place to build things.
Oh yeah.
Like in EU4.
Well,
Rather than just going.
Hang on. But you think about it, when did we get that in EU4?
Are you saying I have to wait 3 years?
Possibly.
No. The way it should work is you take the lessons you learned in EU4 and you immediately implement them.
No, I'm white piecing out. I've got it. They somehow managed to stack a like 30 stack together.
Principes. Absolutely delightful.
Oh, that's
Alright.
a lot of barbarians in North Africa.
Oh boy.
Not that problem yet.
Yeah, not me.
For those of you who are watching, it's really easy to grab a lot of land in this game. It's also really easy to have a civil war.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Disloyalty is a big thing.
Also, I think I figured out how they can get rid of the barbarian stuff. I've been experimenting on my own. Basically, you just need to keep a cap on them at all times, because if they can conquer a territory, they bring down the civilization level, which brings down the
Oh god, yeah,
civilization
that
level
hurts.
of the area that they spawn from. So what you need to do is keep them. You need to kill them as soon as they spawn, and keep that going until the civilization area. The civilization rating of the area that they spawn from gets to a certain amount, and then they will no longer be able to build up forces, and it'll basically be settled, and they won't be barbarians anymore. It takes a while, and
Yeah.
you have to like build up like a good thing is marketplaces, because they increase the civilization level of the province you build them in.
Another thing you can do is tell your governor in governor policies to go for civilization effort.
Yeah,
Indeed.
so stuff
That
like
was
that.
a
You
bit
need
of a
to.
tribesman.
Yeah, you need to focus on that if you're trying to get rid of barbarians. Also, controlling the area. So, like, if we look at, like, south of Carthage, like, Maine in Tunisia, there's a couple of unclaimed areas that are barbarian spawns. Those have a higher those will have more of a spawn, like, they'll generate more barbarian points. But the ones that are controlled by a nation have less of a chance. They start, if you're able to get your color on them, it'll also increase the general like civilization level a little bit. So it's good to go for that. So just as a tip for people if they're wanting to play in the hellhole that is North Africa in the early game.
Also, a lot of
Or Britain.
rebels spawn from the
Britain,
highlands in Britain, so definitely keep an eye on your border there, because they will wreck your civilization.
Yeah, they break
Quite
it down
hard.
like depending on the size that spawns, it can be like 13 like points of civilization they take away immediately. They can bring your civilization level down to 0 in some provinces.
Yep.
It hurts.
So uncivilized.
It super hurts.
However, I do believe we are actually out of time for this episode.
We are.
Are we? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed this first episode. Fucking hell.
Third.
Oh, first episode of our
Come on,
session.
Mitch.
First episode with Muzz, but third session of our game. I hope you all enjoyed episode 3. I've been Midge Man, and I've been joined by all of these people. Check out their perspectives in the description below, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.